What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell for me so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, and I do not offer an investment trading program. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks. So there's a link down in the description box of the video. Go click on that Webull link. Open up your new brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Well, guys, our federal government is at it again. Specifically, the Federal Housing Finance Agency is not trying to get past. They've already implemented 2 new alternative credit score models that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will be using to do more loans. Who do you think lobbied for those changes? Big banks, lenders. And why did they do that? Because they want to make more loans, to make more money. See, the way Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac fit into this picture is they're the government agencies that actually buy up all of these mortgages that these lenders do. Now, there are certain criteria your loan has to meet in order for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to buy it, but it's a pretty big business. And the more lenders and big banks can do mortgage loans and get more people approved and loans closed, obviously, the better for their bottom line. And that's where I believe big banks and lenders are behind this alternative credit score models. What does that mean? Well, instead of your traditional credit score model, which is based on 5 components: payment history, utilization, age of accounts, credit inquiries, and type of accounts. Those are the 5 areas of the traditional credit score program that lenders and creditors look at when they are trying to determine if they're going to approve you for a loan. With these alternative credit score models, they will look at things such as rental history, utility payment history, bank account history. 53% of Americans have a 680 credit score or lower using that traditional credit score model. And when people are approved for mortgages, they tend to have an average credit score of around 725. 45 million Americans don't have a credit score at all. So you can see there's a huge, huge market that is not being served by these big banks and lenders as it relates to mortgage loans. What I fear is that we're going to go back to this relaxed lending culture we were in 2008, when we all know what happened in 2008, right? We had a great recession. And a lot of that great recession was fueled by the real estate market, right? The housing market. And why was the housing market in trouble in 2008? Because of relaxed credit standards, right? Banks could basically, or lenders could basically do no income verification, stated income, low credit score, no money down, you name it. They could do any type of mortgage loan they wanted to do, and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac would buy up those mortgages and sell them off as AAA credit investments. And that came back to bite them, because most of those people, they were doing all that alternative lending to, that alternative credit score lending, those people defaulted on their mortgage payments. They defaulted on their loans because they just didn't have the money to pay the loans, or they didn't have the willingness to pay them. Who knows? But I think we may get ourselves in some trouble if we get too relaxed with these new alternative credit score models. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, guys. There are a lot of really good people out there who maybe made mistakes, who maybe for whatever reason don't have a credit score, or their credit score is not high enough, but they meet every other requirement, right? Because let's face it, credit score is only one of the things that you're required to have when you're getting, a loan, right? Credit score is one thing, but you still got to have income, right? You still got to have down payment money in most cases when you're buying real estate. So credit score is a part of it, but it's a big part of it, right? It's a big part of it. Lenders look at that credit score pretty much before they look at anything else. So these lenders, starting to get greedy again. These banks starting to get greedy again. They want to go after that 45 million people who don't have a credit score and who are not able to get a home loan. And then on top of that, who's going to qualify for a home loan, even if they do that alternative credit score model? Who's going to qualify? Interest rates are 7%, right? It's tough right now to get a mortgage, especially at 7%. So until the Federal Reserve pumps the brakes on rate hikes, and we can see inflation coming down, and they stop raising short-term interest rates, so 30-year fixed rate mortgages can start coming back down again. I don't know if that alternative credit score model even makes sense, if it will even boost sales for these big banks and lenders, because these 7% interest rates for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, man, that wipes a whole bunch of people out of contention for a new home because they just can't afford the monthly mortgage payment. Let's just say a $400,000 mortgage, you got a 3% interest rate. Your payment is probably in that $1,400 a month, $1,500 a month range. Take that thing up to 7% on that same $400,000 mortgage loan. You're talking about $1,900, man. Almost $2,000 a month. So you're talking about a $500 or so difference between a 3% interest rate and a 7% interest rate on a $400,000 loan. That's a lot, guys. That's a big jump, and most people can't afford that. So although I think this alternative credit score model, these two models that they're getting ready to roll out, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, which is the federal government, basically, the Fed, right? Getting ready to roll out. I think that's a good thing when rates come down. I don't think it'll help at all right now with rates at 7%. But drop me some comments, man, down in the comment box and let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's a good idea? I just think, again, in spirit, in fairness, I think it's a good idea. I just think, why all of a sudden are big banks promoting this? Publicly traded big banks, they got bottom line is always on their mind, right? And they thinking, shoot, man, 45 million people, no credit score. 53% of Americans got 680 or less credit score. How can we boost mortgages right now? How can we do more mortgages? Well, let's come out with this alternative credit score model. Yeah, let's just use rental history. Let's use utility bill payment history. Let's use their bank account information. But it doesn't negate the fact they're going to still need to prove that they can afford the monthly payment. That's the big one, right? They're going to have to. And the second big one is they're going to come up with that down payment. So, yeah, curious to know what you guys think about that. The Fed is at it again. Big banks are at it again. I keep telling you guys, man, the 1%, these guys control everything, right? They control every asset class. They control all the media. They control everything. But you know something? That doesn't bother me because I know their game. So I'm just trying to get you guys to understand what's happening out here. And again, I'm not saying it's a bad change. I'm just saying I hope it's not manipulated like most things, are manipulated for profit. If you want those 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box, open up that new Webull account, go get that free stock, go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.